Shutter Island. Now when I saw the trailer for this movie, I did not think Martin Scorsese. Alfred Hitchcock, maybe, but not Scorsese. But that doesn't make the movie bad though. Shutter Island's based off a novel by the guy who wrote Gone Baby Gone and Mystic River. And personally, I've liked all the movies based off his books. Now for those of you who remember, Shutter Island was supposed to come out last November, but was pushed back to February. For what the studio said was financial reasons. Because the studio would just never lie to us about that. In any case, it's out now. So in Shutter Island, DiCaprio plays a U.S. Marshal who along with his new partner have been brought to Shutter Island to investigate the mysterious disappearance of one of their patients. After that, welcome to Arkham Asylum, EX. Now I really did enjoy this movie, but for me, any movie that takes place in the puzzle factory has an automatic creepy factor to it. And this place is definitely creepy. It just has that creepy loony bin look to it. You know the one I'm talking about? Where like the walls are made of wet, slimy, moldy brick. And there's probably some creepy mad doctor scientist in a dungeon somewhere clipping electrodes to his nipples, bringing back the Frankenstein monster. You get the idea. Creepy. And that's pretty much what DiCaprio thinks of this place. The mad doctor scientist nipples thing. And after a little investigating, you get the feeling that there are secrets in Shutter Island that are not being said, and DiCaprio is determined to blow the lid off this place. As for the acting, it was pretty solid in this movie. Ben Kingsley plays the head psychiatrist in Shutter Island, and the guy's an accomplished actor, what can you say? I mean, he won an Oscar for playing Gandhi. Then again, he was also in The Love Guru. But lucky for us, this is one of his good roles. You don't know if he's just a really good doctor or a secretive douche. But whatever the case, Ben Kingsley played the role very well. I got nothing bad to say about him. DiCaprio was also really good in it, which is funny because I'm a guy, and that means there was a time I just hated DiCaprio. I hated him with a passion because every girl would throw their panties at any movie he was in because he was in a movie about a sinking boat. And yeah, the secret's out. Every guy on Earth after Titanic just hated DiCaprio because we just wanted to be him. I don't know. But it's safe to say that for the past few years, he's established himself as a really good actor. And he shows it in this movie. So aces to you, DiCaprio, you little bastard. And Mark Ruffalo plays DiCaprio's partner, which is funny because I didn't think Ruffalo made movies anymore. And he was okay. Anyone could have played his role though. I guess they had to get a guy that wouldn't overshadow DiCaprio. We wouldn't want that. But I mean, you're not really watching the movie for Ruffalo. You're too busy admiring the crazies. This movie does a really good job at making you feel like you're on an island full of people who are just out of their minds. I mean, you can just see it in the trailer. You got Rorschach from Watchmen all like, you're rat in a maze. Then you got Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles with a big ol' scar across his face. And that creepy Smeagol looking chick from the trailer who's all like, but there's no big Indian smothering Jack Nicholson with a pillow. Creepy people, though. Now, there's talk that this movie would have been up for Best Picture in the Oscars had it come out in November. I don't really know about that. I mean, if they had a category for enjoyable psychological thriller that shows the other side of Scorsese, I mean, it'd be up for that, for sure. I mean, ultimately, I'd watch the movie again, if that means anything. So after weeks of so-so movies, we have a movie that's head and shoulders above the rest, at least of the movies that have come out in 2010. And if you've liked what you've seen here and you're morbidly curious enough to see more, because that's what I do, I make people morbidly curious, then click on the link in the sidebar to see more. And subscribe. Oh yeah. Till next time, I'm Jeremy.